Today our path has already been sealed. It's time for the double or triple Enganche.
Puck to and spit on that thing.
In God's name, can that human being be from this planet? How many? Does he have no conscience? Does he have no heart? Do you have no soul? You son of a bitch!
Right, Valencia then, a club with a huge history and probably my favourite stadium in Spain. Look at that beauty. We're going to need a very particular type of player for this. Problem is, I've got zero wage budget. But I did make a move on Liverpool, Fabio Carvalho. Now, what I'm looking for in Enganche is flair, agility, passing, vision. He's got all of those. Had to make a move for him because we're not exactly blessed with it in this squad. We're not looking for great physical players. So Eric Lamela could be an option. He's got the flair, he's got the passing, he's got the vision. Even an experienced head like Kovacic, now 32 in the game, but he's still got everything we need and may move him forward.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So double Enganche. This is going to be the trickiest one yet. I just know it is. Right, first up I've gone for this. It looks bizarre, but it needs to be because we need movement everywhere because these guys just tend to stay exactly where they are. Even the little graphic shows it, they kind of stay in that pocket and don't really get forward, they don't get back, they don't roam as much as you want, they're just kind of there to provide killer through balls. So for our double, I've got one slightly offset and I'm asking him to stay wider, so maybe he'll come to this pocket and back up the wing back who's going to bomb past him. On the other side, we're just going to have this guy sticking. And then we've got movement coming from the two advanced forwards. This is option one.
Did I hear that correctly?
And that's why I've signed Carvalho, because if I ask him to stay a bit wider, he's got a bit of ability to go there as well. So he might help out there. Not sure. It's going to be guessing game for the first couple of games.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, first league game in. Now, Carvalho, what's interesting about this is we can't get a really good guide on his movement, but it does show that he's not being too passive. They can see he's got a bit of class, and that is a finish for the ages. So the season started really well. Look at that game against Eibar. But first big defeat at Real Sociedad got me thinking. We've got another good home win against Villarreal. But if you look down at the formation and the team ratings for the match, our Enganches, they're kind of being passengers at the minute. After 11 games, we were doing okay. We're 6th in the league. We've lost 3 times to Real Madrid, Bilbao and Sociedad, but it's not terrible. But the main point about this is the Enganche. Carvalho's only got 2 goals and 1 assist. And Lamela has been dreadful. He should be good at this role, but he scored 1, assisted 1, and his average rating is in the gutter.
Absolute rubbish.
So I decided to take a risk. I'm dropping one of the strikers back because only one of them was scoring. It was Duro. And Carvalho's now going to be a shadow striker, and I'm moving Kovacic up to Enganche. I think he can do the role, so we're going to see how that goes.
Roll your sleeves up.
I also added a rake of player instructions to try and get more out of them. Direct passing, crossing more, shooting, getting further forward. I'm just trying to make them do a bit more. So now it's got a bit better. If I have a look at it here, you can see we've got one of our Enganches there, Kovacic, and there's Lamela. Then we've got the 2 guys providing movement around them in the shadow striker and the striker. So let's have a little look in game. You can see when the ball's active, these guys are moving, but Kovacic and Lamela are kind of just holding their position. But on this occasion, it works because Lamela gets it in that pivot. There's no one near him. He's the one to provide a killer through ball. Here again, this is Atletico Madrid. The decision to move Kovacic into that Enganche role, where he's got all that room and that passing ability, has been killer. He's been superb. Overall, the team's been heaps better. Look at the link up on this goal. Little flick from Carvalho. That's just wonderful. We made those changes just after the Barcelona match and you can see the upturn in results. However, Lamela got injured and it was also clear he was not the answer with his 14 appearances. He's not contributing enough. So,
Not good enough.
the tiny funds I had available, I got Hakim Ziyech, who should be absolutely perfect for it, and a 35-year-old Oscar. I am not bothered about his physicals, just all the technicals and mentals. We're sat in 5th at the minute. It's a right result. We've still only lost them 3 matches, which is just the same as Barcelona, but Real Madrid, unbeaten, just trashing the league. Always continued to play really well. The decision to get Ziyech in was inspired. That was our best win of the season. We did that with 10 men as well.
Football heritage.
Okay, with 10 games to go, we've got Valencia into the Champions League spots. We've lost 5 times, but we're 7 points clear of 5th, so we've got a chance here. A few more tweaks along the way, but I think I'm settled on this now. You can see the link-ups between the front 4. We've got the double Enganche, we've got our shadow striker, and then pressing forward now. All linking up really well. Not only a change of personnel in Kovacic and Ziyech, but I think adding all these to each player has helped massively. So unfortunately we got knocked out of the Cup by Atletico, but our aim now is top 4 with Valencia. I think that'd be a big achievement with this. Going away to Barcelona with a double on Enganche is not recommended, but one of them, Ziyech, provided the other one, Kovacic, with a cheeky goal. Some good results and some bad ones. It's inconsistent, but the positive links remain. So our bitty form coincided with other teams going on a right roll, so I thought for the last 2 games, why not try this? So I made a second version and I did triple on Enganche. And ironically, it gave us one of our best performances yet. Kovacic linking up brilliantly in the right Enganche role for the first, and Ziyech with Carvalho, both Enganches linking up for Simone. I mean, are we onto something here? He used it again in the last game of the season, and yet again, Ziyech with the assist. Despite those 2 games with the triple on Enganche, we finished 5th on not even goal difference, on head-to-head I think. Massively annoying. Not only did we finish 5th on head-to-head, but we beat Real Sociedad as well. They beat us 4-1 and we beat them 1-0. So they beat us on the head-to-head. But we didn't get sacked and we weren't even close to it. They were buzzing with what we did with Valencia. With that one, which we used for the last game of the season, and then that one for most of the season. Both of those I will put in Patreon. I mean, good luck if you're going to try it. I'll stick the play instructions on the end as well. We've got one more test left.
Are you ready?
So we've just done Spain, so I've took Betis out of the equation. So it's going to be Bologna Rangers or Sporting. And the last club we use is going to be Bologna. And don't forget, the only one that we can do is probably the most anticipated of the lot. And it is, of course, Team Violence for the last challenge. We've only been sacked once,